Today we're going to create a Zentangle drawing. You could do leaves, map of your country, and your name for identity. Here's an example of the leaves. We're going to need the following supplies. Paper, and you could use pencil, pen, Sharpies, any black marker, any pen, whatever you have. Pencil if you don't have any pen. Now we're going to start drawing our main leaf. Make sure you draw it big so it could take a lot of space in your paper. Now we're going to draw our second leaf. This one's going to be a different type of leaf. And again, you're making the outline of the leaf. Make sure that you look at your paper to see where you're going to place it. In addition, make sure that you take a lot of space so you won't have a lot of background. Remember, I want 75% of your drawing occupying that paper. Here we got a third leaf. And again, this one is very close in size to my second one. And I'm going to add one more leaf. This will be my small side leaf. Now we're going to finish our drawing by adding our last leaf. So once you're done with your drawing, which mine is completed now, we're going to start filling in our pattern. Here we're going to start with one pattern using lines, and you're going to repeat it over and over in that crossing motion to create an intricate design. Remember, Zentangles are lines that you repeat over and over, and they go in a pattern way to create different designs. I'm going to continue working on my design, and I want you to look at the way that I'm doing the pattern. There's a trick to the pattern so you could create that interesting design. Now that my design is completed, you could leave it like that, or you could add additional layers to it. For example, I could add circles to it just to make it more interesting. Or you could leave it like that, and that will be fine because you already created your first Zentangle. Now here's the design after I added the circles. Now let's go back to that big leaf. I'm going to divide it into sections because it's a big leaf. And then I'm going to create 3 different type of patterns inside. The first one is a spiral, very simple. You just keep repeating your spiral. Your spiral could get small and then gets bigger as you go to the front. Keep repeating that pattern until you're done with that section. My spiral design is almost done. So once you finish, you have to start thinking, what other patterns do you want to use in your next leaf or in your next section? The next design, you're going to divide the section in half. diagonal, like an X. Then you're going to start joining from the middle to the corners and repeating the line over and over. Once you complete all the area, then you just fill in the white spots. The next design that we're going to do is called the Asian fan. You're going to create 2 double lines, and then we're going to color those double lines. Depending the section is the size that you do the double lines. Try to make it evenly spaced. You could shade this with a marker, with a Sharpie, with a pen, whatever you have. Now inside those big white lines, you're going to draw zigzag. Make sure that zigzag, they fill all the white space. Now we're going to start adding the fans. First one, you're going to start from the top to the bottom. Where the triangle forms, you start at the top of the triangle. And then you're going to fill in line by line to create a little fan, the effect of a fan. Once you complete all the fan in one direction, you're going to flip the paper over and you're going to do the other side. We'll see in a minute. Okay, now that I'm done, flip it over and do the same to the other side. Well, the design is almost over. Complete your design, and I'm going to show you some other designs, but they're going to be in a time-lapse mode. This time-lapse show you how to finish your work for the leaf project. Here is another time-lapse video showing different patterns. Remember that you could use lines, checkerboard, and other intricate design for your Zentangle drawing. Here is a time lapse of my name design. Remember, you got 3 choices. You could do the map of your country or heritage. You could do your name design, or you could do the leaves. Well, enjoy it and let me see what you do.